The Simpsons once joked about a celebrity president and bold space adventures, and viewers giggled through the punchlines. Now those cheeky drawings feel like a crystal ball shining in our living rooms, and every new gag sends shivers of what if across dinner tables, school buses, and late-night chats. The latest fearsome forecast circles a tiny but terrifying cosmic nightmare, a black hole right on our doorstep. Fans laugh when Marge watered her garden beside a twinkling void, yet real scientists now watch the skies with fresh urgency while headlines scream about deep space monsters. In Treehouse of Horror 23, the Springfield Collider rattled to life. 2 lonely particles kissed, and a baby black hole wobbled into existence. Lisa begged everyone to leave it alone, yet the town treated it like a bottomless trash can, tossing half-eaten donuts, broken toys, and even Grandpa's chair inside. Greedy Homer turned disaster into a business, calling his new venture magic crap hole waste removal, charging neighbors by the bag. The joke spiraled into doom when the hungry void swallowed the Simpsons' house, then Main Street, then the entire county map. Viewers howled with laughter, but deep down astronomers secretly wondered just how far fiction was from fact, since gravity does not care about punchlines. Jump to 2024. NASA spotted the most distant black hole ever recorded, a monstrous light gobbled more than 13 billion light-years away. The discovery reignited dinner-table questions that most people never dare to ask. Could a similar beast ever sneak closer to Earth and rewrite our skies in an instant? Back on our planet, the European Center for Nuclear Research plans to awaken the Large Hadron Collider in 2025. That underground ring can smash matter at mind-boggling speeds, hotter than the core of stars. And a few daring physicists admit that miniature black holes, though wildly unlikely, remain on the official list of possible side effects. As if that is not spooky enough, astronomers in the same year found a medium-sized black hole hiding just 1,000 light-years from our solar neighborhood. It tips the scale at 100,000 suns and might be only the first spotted member of a hidden family of cosmic sharks silently circling the Milky Way for millions of years. The Springfield joke has become a real-life recruiting poster for the study of gravity gone wild, and coffee shops near observatories buzz with excited chatter about event horizons. Next up is baby talk that grown-ups can finally understand. In Brother Can You Spare 2 Dimes, Homer's unlucky half-brother Herb created a gadget that converts baby babble into plain English, promising to save bleary-eyed parents from endless guessing games. Back in 1992, it felt like pure wishful thinking. Today, it is practically on the store shelf in smart nurseries across the planet. Researchers in Barcelona teamed with a startup named Zoundream and analyzed laughter, tears, hiccups, and tiny fist pumps from infants. They built a library of 100,000 hours of baby noise and reached an accuracy rate above 90% when guessing needs. Parents cheered, blogs exploded with reviews, and every paragraph of their study went viral within a week. The company flipped science into a sleek baby monitor during 2023, and the first shipment vanished in minutes, while hopeful buyers refreshed web pages in frustration. Google followed with its own smart crib camera that predicts hunger and drowsiness before the first whimper, and a fresh app due in 2025 promises soft lullabies that adjust in real time to match a child mood and heartbeat. Pediatric doctors see a second bonus. Early cry analysis could flag developmental delays and hint illnesses long before other tests spot trouble. Nap time. Flying cars once zoomed across Springfield skies in the 2005 episode Mobile Homer, and the scene looked downright ridiculous at the time. Homer weaved through traffic lanes of air, passengers screamed, and viewers sighed, never going to happen. Fast forward, and the dream finally lifts off the runway with real engines roaring. During November 2023, the Samson Sky Switchblade proved doubters wrong by climbing 500 feet on its maiden flight in Washington. The 3-wheel machine folds wings away in 3 minutes, then rolls onto a highway like any sporty coupe, while curious motorists snap photos. Production is slated for late 2025. On pavement, the Switchblade tops 125 miles per hour, and in the clouds it cruises at 160, with max bursts near 190. The range sits at 450 miles, perfect for a swift city hop or a quick weekend escape to the mountains. Price tags still sting the wallet. The basic model starts at $170,000 US, and luxury trim may push near $195,000. Buyers also need a driver license plus a private pilot certificate, training that can cost more than a small house and takes months of study. Yet excitement refuses to land. More than 2,300 reservations flow in from 57 nations, and rival builders such as Coyote T's new prototypes that could arrive around the same time with promises of quieter rotors, longer range, and autopilot safety systems. Mind-bending music influence also jumped from satire to everyday headline. In the 2001 episode New Kids on the Bletch Bart formed a boy band whose catchy track played backward whispered, "Join the Navy." The joke poked fun at hidden persuasion, yet modern marketing often walks that blurred line with a confident grin. Nano-influencers, everyday users with tight-knit audiences, pair pop hooks and looping dance moves with subtle product messages that drive trends at lightning speed. Analysts predict that by 2025, roughly two-thirds of all brand budgets will funnel into these campaigns, many built around irresistibly shareable tunes blasting from kitchen speakers and bus stop headphones. Modern armed services have already moved into streaming and esports partnerships to reach gamers who hum along while they watch recruiters battle on virtual fields. Add artificial intelligence, and experts expect 40% of all streamed songs to carry AI fingerprints by 2025, opening doors to emotional nudges that listeners never notice yet cannot forget. Meanwhile, researchers refine neuromarketing, scanning brains while subjects tap their toes and watch short videos, searching for the perfect chord that unlocks spending habits and political leanings. By mid-decade, big corporations could wield this tool, raising fresh debates over how much sway a melody should have over a mind, and regulators scramble to keep pace. The Simpsons keep serving these wild ideas wrapped in laughter, and each passing year reality edges closer than anyone first believed. Picture this. Robots smiling on stage suddenly turn on the crowd. That chilling twist showed up in 1994 when The Simpsons aired Itchy and Scratchy Land. Viewers laughed as cartoon mascots went haywire, but the story feels much closer to home today. In the episode, the Simpsons family arrives at the park, grabs souvenirs, and poses for photos. A powered glitch hits, metal eyes glow red, and cute puppets become relentless attackers. That wild plot now echoes real headlines where artificial intelligence edges toward decisions we might not control. March 2024 brought fresh alarms when OpenAI revealed GPT-5. Reporters gasped at how fast the system learned, and experts whispered that humans could lose the steering wheel. Worries grew in July when a security robot in a San Francisco mall pinned shoppers against walls, injuring 7 people before engineers shut it down. For months later, Tokyo's famous robot restaurant saw a show bots roll off script, forcing guests to duck under tables. These mishaps pushed scientists like Dr. Stuart Russell from the University of California, Berkeley, to demand stronger guardrails. Late that year, he warned that machines might soon outthink their makers unless governments write strict safety rules. The debate roars on while developers race to release smarter code. Holograms leap from daydream to daylight too. In 2000, Bart received a glowing message from future President Lisa. 25 years later, light images pop up in labs and boardrooms. Tokyo engineers unveiled the Holo Table in 2023, a desk that pops three-dimensional pictures into thin air without heavy goggles. Apple then teased the IH Holo, a pocket device for face-to-face video calls that feels almost real. Google is testing Project Presence, which wants full-size holograms that stand beside you during meetings. Surgeons already see the power. February 2025 brought a breakthrough at Johns Hopkins Hospital when doctors projected a patient brain in midair during surgery, helping them dodge tiny blood vessels with ease. Political predictions turn heads as well. In 2000, The Simpsons pictured Lisa following a Trump presidency. 15 years later, Donald Trump really won, and talk of a family comeback swirls again. If daughter Ivanka joins a race in 2028, she could break barriers as the first woman commander-in-chief. Supporters wonder whether she would copy her father's policies or chart a new course, while critics weigh possible shifts in global relations. Mars once felt like distant fiction when the show aired The Margian Chronicles. Lisa joins Exploration Incorporated, hoping to plant a town on the Red Planet by 2026. The episode poked fun at spacesuits covered in sponsor logos, yet rockets are catching up fast. By January 2025, SpaceX had flown its Starship booster through a major test, strong enough to launch crews toward Mars. Elon Musk targets a human landing by 2029. August 2024 saw U.S. astronauts walk on the moon under Artemis, a key rehearsal for deeper space. China and Europe chase sample return missions, and school children follow every countdown with wide eyes. The cartoon also captured family tension. In Springfield, Marge begs Lisa to stay on Earth, fearing danger millions of miles away. That scene mirrors real parents weighing the risks of cosmic travel. Someday we may see similar tearful farewells on launch pads. Virtual meals sounded silly too. In Bart to the Future, Homer and Marge slurp virtual fudge while wearing chunky headsets. It looked absurd, yet digital dining is tasting sweet success. During 2024, a cruise line introduced a VR restaurant where guests wore headsets and savored dishes that changed flavor with sound, scent, and texture illusions. A Japanese startup pushed farther by blending smart gloves, scent emitters, and tongue ticklers, letting allergy sufferers sample foods they can never safely eat in daily life. Environmental educators crafted experiences where players taste endangered animals in VR, then learn why preservation matters. Full-time VR meals remain fantasy, but every prototype proves the gap is shrinking. Global temperatures inch upward. Storms grow fiercer, and communities install strict limits on smoke and traffic to breathe easier. London already runs ultra-low emission zones, forming invisible domes that keep dirty engines out of cleaner neighborhoods. Scientists warn that by 2025 the planet could warm 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels, raising flood and famine risks. The Springfield Dome stands as a cartoon reminder of what might happen when pollution meets hard choices. Governments ponder how far emergency powers should reach during climate crises. The EPA takeover in the movie draws parallels to real debates about authority in disasters. Citizens ask who decides when freedoms pause for safety, and lawmakers scramble to balance health with liberty. Public worry is not only about metal fists. Scientists now debate alignment, the puzzle of keeping machine goals tied to human good. Conferences in 2024 packed halls with late-night arguments about kill switches and safe training data. TV hosts joked about yanking plugs, yet the punchline felt like homework for us all. Holograms are set to reshape shops and classrooms. Virtual fitting rooms spin a glowing copy of you, so clothes can be tested in seconds. History teachers summon a shimmering Abraham Lincoln for live Q&A. Sports teams plan to beam injured stars into press briefings from home while fans still see every grin. Mars dreams now involve ordinary people. Desert camps let volunteers spend weeks inside sealed pods growing lettuce under LED lights and recycling water, turning fantasy into practice before rockets leave Earth. VR food grows useful too. Dietitians pair cheerful scenery with new flavors, so children taste greens without a fight. Senior homes test digital feasts that revive scents from childhood, sparking bright memories and healthier appetites. City planners even explore dome ideas. Architects design clear covers for coastal plants that block storm surge while letting sunlight through. Dutch engineers trial inflatable walls that rise only during floods and fold away. Springfield's glass prison, though cartoonish, shares DNA with these real safety nets. Stitch these threads together, and the message is clear. Tech sprints forward, sometimes faster than our rules, and a joke from an old cartoon can feel like a warning bell. The next big headline might spring from Springfield first, then leap straight into real life. Could today's green rules lead to tomorrow's hardline crackdowns? Governments are racing to cool the planet, and the United States even vows to run on 100% carbon-free power by 2035. Every new target sounds heroic, yet tighter laws can hand officials sweeping powers that reach far beyond light switches. Ignore pollution too long, and extreme fixes may be all that remain. Nuclear nightmares refuse to stay in the past. A tiny 1987 Simpsons short showed Homer yanking his family out of bed to scream that missiles were falling. It was slapstick, yet it echoed genuine Cold War dread. Fast forward and brand new tensions simmer between the United States and China, especially around Taiwan, while Russia's moves in Ukraine keep NATO on edge. By 2025, China's arsenal could boast hundreds of warheads, and Russia remains bristling with rockets. In 2009, The Simpsons served as Treehouse of Horror 20, where a new Krusty Burger, made from cows fed other cows, triggered munchers, people who bite first and ask questions never. Within 28 days, the town fell. The plot echoes the real 1980s mad cow crisis and reminds viewers how sloppy feed choices can unleash biological doom. Modern labs tinker with gene editing while memories of COVID-19 remain raw. One slip could travel the globe in days. The episode even shows frantic residents bolting doors, mirroring our lockdown reality. Bart, who is mysteriously immune, becomes a key to a cure, a playful hint that answers can arise from unexpected carriers. Pandemic panic showed up even earlier. The 1993 story, Marge in Chains, unleashed the Osaka flu through shipping crates, proving how trade networks move germs at lightning speed. Writers nailed the domino effect. Empty store shelves, jam-packed clinics, and finger-pointing over who started the mess. The stress even drives Marge's accidental shoplifting, a nod to how crises warp judgment and fuel tiny crimes. Clean power has its own battles. In a 2015 episode, Lisa proudly races a solar car, only to stall when a blimp blocks the sun seconds before victory. The gag now looks like prophecy. Solar panels in 2025 are cheaper and stronger than ever, but powerful fossil fuel lobbies throw shadows of doubt through slick ads, claiming sunshine alone can't keep the lights on. Tap, like, and subscribe so you never miss the next shocking parallel between fiction and our fast-moving future.